Now from Place Ministries, another inspirational moment. Welcome back to Your Place.
In Galatians 2:20, Paul says, I've been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Because it's everywhere in our culture, one of the great temptations you and I face is the notion or belief that we're self-made. It's constantly reinforced to us as Americans. But as Christians, I need to remind you that this is a cultural belief and not a biblical one. It's so easy to begin to identify ourselves by what we do or have done, when in reality, if we're truly believers, we recognize what God has done for us. I want you to remember this formula. I like to call it the 3 B's. How you believe is how you behave, and how you behave is eventually what you become. If you believe that you're self-made, your actions will follow suit. And at the end of your life, you will measure it on what you did. If you believe Galatians 2:20 and you act accordingly, you will ultimately be content in what God has done through you. You see, it all comes back to who gets the credit, you or the Lord. So as you live out your place in life and ministry today, do so with humility and thanksgiving, believing and behaving in a manner worthy of giving God the glory for what He's done in your life. And as you do so over the period of your life, you'll be able to see that you're becoming more like Him and less like the world, which is so much of the reason that Jesus came into the world.
Your Place is a weekday devotional from Place Ministries. Our focus is helping followers of Christ know how and why God created them, and be encouraged to do what God created them to do in life and ministry. For a list of free resources, go to placeministries.org and join us every weekday right here at Your Place.